Hey there, group 2. So good to see you, even though I can't actually see you. But anyway, you get to see me. So your work this week is about how two vowels, when they're next to each other, make two sounds. Now let me backtrack for a second. You are probably familiar with the fact that when we have two vowels next to each other, they usually only make one sound, and it's the sound of the first vowel. So like if I have the word boat, B-O-A-T, the O says long O, and the A says nothing. Or if you look at the word like bead, like a bead on a necklace, right? We hear a long E, the A says nothing. And even in words like bread, we hear a short E sound, the A is silent. So usually when we see two vowels next to each other, we only hear one sound. That's not what we're talking about this week. We're talking about the exception to that rule. So this is the case when we have a word that is more than one syllable. So these were all one syllable words. When we have a word that's two syllables, two vowels are next to each other and each vowel has its own sound. And most of the time, not all of them, but most of the time, they'll each sound like a long vowel because they're open syllables. So let's look at some examples so you understand what I'm talking about. Let's look at the word create. So in the middle, we have an EA. This word is not crete, right? Like we almost expect it to be, like in bead. Nor is it cret. It's cree-ate. So we hear that E sound, cree, and we hear the A sound, ate. If we break it by its syllables, this is an open syllable. We learned that last week or the week before. When a word ends, when a syllable ends with a vowel and it's an open syllable, it has a long vowel sound. So that's why we have that E sound. And then this syllable here, the E makes the A say its name. So we actually have two sounds, cree-ate. Let's look at another vowel team. This is a good one. This word is riot, something that you've kind of been learning a little bit about in social studies with like the Boston Massacre. It's kind of a riot. So two syllables, riot. The I and the O each have their own sound. Ri, long I, open syllable. And this one sounds kind of like it. A lot of times when you have an O, an E, an A, an I, and the second syllable, and it's like a short vowel, my words don't work. It's a short vowel sound, it'll often just kind of like condense into an I sound. It's a very like throwaway sound. Riot. Same way in like cabin or whatever. So it's not really riot, it's riot. English is hard. All right, let's look at, this is a good one. Simple one, right? Poem. It's not poem, it's poem. The O has a long O sound, po, and the E has a short E sound, M, poem. Now that kind of gets, like if you say it fast, it almost sounds like it's almost one sound, but it's really two separate vowel sounds. Po-em, poem. So in all of your words this week, you're going to see two vowels next to each other. Each vowel has a different sound. All of the first vowels are long vowels because they're open syllables. Po, ri, cree. But the second syllable doesn't always happen that way. And so you have to be really careful when you're reading your words and listening to your words that you're pronouncing them and understanding them correctly with the vowel sounds. So I'm going to read through your list. I'm going to really emphasize each of the vowel sounds. So the first word is create. You knew that one already. Riot. You knew that one already. Liar. Right? Liar. That's actually an AR. It's an sound. Piano. Poem. Diary. So here we have that die sound, right? I. Diary. Cruel. Trial. Diet. Poet. Lion. Neon. Meteor. So that's actually in the second half. This has three syllables. Me, T, er. Open syllable, long E sound. Open syllable, long E sound, and then the or at the end. Meteor. Or meteor. Radio. Casual. That has like a j sound. It's actually an S. It's a hard one. I'm going to put it up here. Casual. And notice, you-al. We hear two separate sounds at the end there. Casual. Annual. Area. And mosaic. Now, if you don't know what the word mosaic is, or you don't know what the word casual is, it's a really good opportunity for you to look up some new words. Most of these are probably familiar to you, but if there's a word on this list that you don't know, that you've never seen before, or you're not sure what it means, go online, look it up. You can also ask me, you can ask your family. Mosaics are a type of artwork, so if you do Google the word mosaic, you'll see some really cool, beautiful artworks. I'll just tell you, fine. They're made from broken pieces of tile or glass, and you arrange them to make a new pattern. So in Italy, there's like these really amazing mosaics made out of gold in a lot of the churches and cathedrals. But you might even see them like on the ground or on the walls. They're kind of all over. So if you look for the word mosaic, now you know how to spell it, you'll see some really cool examples of this beautiful artwork that's taken from broken pieces that make a new, beautiful piece of art. Cool. So hope that was helpful, and good luck with all of your word work this week. Bye, guys.